With the pro Fortnite player Reet recently breaking Cash Cup world records and just straight up winning all of them, like he literally just came first in yesterday's one, I think it's time, guys, that I let you all know what his settings, controller binds and peripherals are, because this dude right now is just playing out of his mind, and I think it's time that we do a Season 7 settings video for Reet. So guys, let me explain what he's playing Fortnite on right now. All of the timestamps will be in the description below. For Reet's peripherals, his controller is the Scuf Infinity 4PS Pro in the Clayster edition, and that is on screen right now. Looks pretty awesome. And by the way, this controller features no KontrolFreeks, so no external thumbsticks. It's got no extra paddles on the back or anything like that. And also what's worth mentioning about his controller is that Reet plays on the generic layout for less input delay. For his monitor, he uses the Alienware AW2518H, which for those that don't know is a 240Hz monitor. His headset is the HyperX Cloud Alphas, on screen right now. His microphone is the HyperX Quadcast, that's this red beautiful looking thing on screen. His webcam is the Razer Kaio, on screen right now, and that's basically all the peripherals that Reet has shared so far. For Reet's gaming PC specs, he uses the Intel Core i9 10850K CPU. His CPU cooler is a RGB AIO 240mm liquid cooler. His GPU is an Nvidia GeForce RTX 390, what a beast. His mainboard is a Gigabyte Z5090 Aorus Ultra. His memory is 32GB of DDR4 RGB RAM. His SSD is a 1TB Intel 660p M.2 NVMe SSD drive. His hard drive is a Western Digital Performance Black in the 2TB configuration. His power supply is a Corsair RM1000X, and for his case I believe it's the Roswell Spectra D100 ATX mid-tower case. For Reet's streaming PC specs, his CPU is an i7 9700K, his GPU is an Nvidia RTX 2080 Super, his mainboard or motherboard is an ASRock Z390 Phantom Gaming 4S, his memory is 16GB of RAM, his hard disk drive is a Seagate Barracuda in the 2TB configuration, his power supply is a 650W 80+ gold power supply, and his case is an iBuyPower Element Pro case. For Reet's controller grip, he uses the right hand claw, which looks like this on screen, and the reason for why he plays this specific grip, guys, is because of how optimal / efficient it is for pressing each controller bind with ease. That's why a ton of Fortnite Pro controller players out there are using this specific grip, and again I'll put it on screen for you guys that are curious to know what it looks like. For Reet's video settings, he's got his resolution set to the default one, that's 1920 by 1080. His frame rate limit cap is actually matched to his monitor's refresh rate, so it's at 240 FPS. His brightness is on 100%. His colorblind mode is turned on, and the specific colorblind mode he uses is Tritanope at the strength number 6. His textures are set to epic, with everything else set to low. His rendering mode is on the performance mode, and he uses the mobile build, so that is the low meshes on that specific setting. For Reet's gaming settings, he's got auto open doors turned on, his auto sort consumables to the right is on, his disable pre-edits option is turned on, his confirm edit on release is turned off, and his tap to search / interact is turned on. For Reet's preferred item slots, he uses slot 1 on shotgun, slot 2 is on AR, slot 3 is on consumable item, slot 4 is on consumable item again, and slot 5 is on his SMG. For Reet's HUD options, these are all basically turned on the default settings, except from his HUD scale and the reticle ammo indicator. For his HUD scale, that is set at 62%, and his reticle ammo indicator is turned on. For Reet's controller options, his controller sensitivities and options are on the following ones. He's got controller vibration turned on, his edit / build sensitivity multipliers are on 1.6x, his look horizontal speed is on 50%, his look vertical speed is on 60%, he's got 0% on the boosts, his ADS horizontal and vertical look speeds are both on 17%, his dampening time is turned all the way to 0 seconds, his input curve is on exponential, his controller dead zones are both at 6%, and his foot controller is off/turned onto the 1% option for both of them. For Reet's audio settings, his sound effects are on 72%, his dialogue is on 82%, his voice chat is on 100%, his cinematics are on 49%, and his sound quality is set to high. For Reet's controller binds, he uses the switch mode on B, pickaxe is on Y, jump is on A, reload/interact is on X, inventory is on D-pad up, sprint is on left thumbstick, and crouch/repair is on the right thumbstick. For his build controls, he's got change material on the left D-pad, his place is on X, his rotate is on the right thumbstick. For his editing controls, he presses edit with the controller touchpad that's at the top of his controller, and he presses this, by the way guys, using his right index finger for those that are curious. He uses the confirm edits using B, and he resets his edits using the right thumbstick down. And for his dead zone, like I mentioned earlier on, he uses 6% on both of these thumbsticks. That's for the left thumbstick and for the right thumbstick. And yeah guys, that right there is everything you need to know about Reet's Fortnite Season 7 settings, controller binds, and peripherals, and PC specs. Everything's been covered in this video guys, and like I mentioned, I've got every single timestamp in the description below, so if you want to come back to this video and have a sort of like flick about, then feel free to do so. But guys, if this video does help you out in any single way, be sure to let me know by dropping a like on this video, subscribing to the channel, and then if you want to support myself or Reet, be sure to use either code Codelife or code extra-Reet. I'll put Reet's code on screen right now, but guys, if you do use either our codes, we have to mention that we are Epic Games partners, and we will get a cut of every purchase, so that right there does help us out a ton, but we've got to be transparent and tell you guys like what's happening when you do use our codes, so yeah, keep that in mind. But yeah guys, if you do use our codes, it really would help us out a ton, and we really would appreciate it. But yeah guys, that's all I've got for today's video. Again, if you enjoyed, be sure to drop a like on it, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Thanks for watching guys, peace.